Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dovey. Today we're doing another pick a card reading. This reading is titled "What Are Your Gifts?" We're gonna find out what your gifts, your talents are. Not necessarily has to be spiritual or psychic gifts. I'm gonna pull probably tarot and oracle, find out what your gift is and maybe how you can best use it in this lifetime. Okay, so we're going to do three piles like we usually do. I'm going to use the wild unknown archetypes oracle deck. I'm going to shuffle. We're going to get our three signifying cards. First one, which will be pile one, the eternal child. And pile two will be the riddle. And pile three will be the offering. Okay. So if you need time to decide which pile you would like to choose, you can pause the video right here. I'll show you one more time because I think we kind of went a little fast. Pile one, the eternal child. Pile two, the riddle. And pile three, the offering. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with pile one. And you guys were the eternal child. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot deck for this pile. Please tell me about pile one's gift. What kind of gifts do they have in this lifetime? The Magician. Knight of Wands. I feel like there could be performers in this pile. Maybe very well be a magician, do some type of magic. Then you also could be a dancer. It's something you've been doing though since you was a child, and you have now became, I'm gonna say you have the star here. You now have become known for this thing, or if you haven't, you will one day be known for this talent. Two of Wands, yeah, it's definitely gonna be taking you places. Travel. I was gonna say, like, I even feel like this pile could be like some type of explorer, like maybe you research animals or humans throughout time, like anthropologists. You have Hermit at the bottom of the deck, so you may very well do this in an educational way. So you may, even if you're a singer, dancer, artist, you may teach this or guide others with this talent. But this group definitely has a very youthful spirit, and this gift is what keeps you in that youthful state. Yeah, the High Priestess and the Fool. Like, you in the world, you may have been a childhood star in some ways too. Like, maybe your parents got you started in this very early. They saw this gift in you. So you may have been in, like, say you're acting, you may have starred in a Disney show or Nickelodeon, and maybe not star, maybe you just had some extra roles, or you had a reoccurring role but you weren't the main character. um I really feel like this, you are somebody who people just speak of how joyful you are. Okay, so I kind of feel like that is a gift too in itself. Like, you bring joy and happiness to people. I feel like because you still kind of have that childhood innocence about you, you're just a fresh breath of air to people. Because most people, especially nowadays, we're really wrapped up in just our existence, just trying to live, just trying to provide for ourselves or for a family. So the people that know you, and when you come around, it's you remind them to live a little bit more lighthearted. It's kind of giving me to, like, how comedians are, obviously their job is to make us laugh and make us happy. But they usually say a lot of those people, they turn their trauma into comedy. Um, and a lot of them, have a lot of darkness behind them, and things that they experience. And that's why they know so much that joy is, it's a much needed part of life to keep going. So I kind of feel that way about this group. Like, even if things haven't been always easy for you, you knew that you, if you just remain joyful and childlike in your innocence, that it would ease the pain a little bit. And you do this for others. When I first laid down your first two cards, the first thing that came to mind to me was an alchemist. So, where I think that you do have a creative talent, I think the biggest thing about you is you are able to alchemize sadness or sorrow into happiness for yourself and for others. Okay. If you hear a little talking in the background, it sounds like my neighbors are like sitting right in front of my door or something. So I don't know if the microphone is picking that up or not. What else? Page of Cups. Yeah. Very, very much childlike innocence here. What is oh, excuse me, I wanted to call you pile two. What is pile one? What should they do with this gift, or what will they be doing with this gift in this life? Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you inspire people to be their best self no matter what, and sometimes it's hard. Um, when people's spirits are, when people just are determined to be negative or to be bullies or anything like that, sometimes it's really hard to it's really hard for people to see where they can choose joy. Okay. I feel like it is really hard in certain times, but you have to choose it. Okay, joy doesn't just appear, and I feel like you choose it, and people, um, You may get some people that are envious or jealous of you because they can't figure out why you're happy most of the time or how your life seems to be so abundant. And yeah, you got the Five of Wands that just came out and the Seven of Wands at the bottom because they can't find that for themselves or they don't feel like they have an option to be happy in life. Um, and because they see you do that, it seems effortlessly. I'm sure there is a lot of effort behind it because, like I said, usually the people who make us bring us joy or make us laugh, they've been through their own trauma, okay? But they're choosing to use it for good. Okay, Ten of Wands, yeah. You don't allow the heaviness to succumb you. Excuse me, Three of Wands, Ten of Wands, and then the King of Wands. You may have a partner, which could be a lover, it could be like a really best friend, it could be you may even have an identical twin. But you guys are both like this. So it's almost like double the joy. Like you guys really irritate people's souls. I feel like you irritate that shadow in them that has the belief that things just always have to be heavy. Like, I feel like this group is very playful with everything that they do in life. Nine of Wands at the yeah, you show people how to keep moving, okay? Even though things seem like they're not going to be better. Um you also maybe could be a motivational speaker. Um Something about your passion and your words really inspire people. But I also want you to know too, Pile One, that be this divisive, not divisive, discernment. Be discerning in who you try to bring this joy to. Because some people are just going to be hell bent on trying to dampen your parade. You know what I'm saying? And don't allow them to do that. That's the first thing. Second thing is some people you're gonna meet a lot of energy vampires probably in your life, who just want this joy. They don't want to have to work for it. They don't want to have to change anything about themselves. They just want to take your energy, okay, and use it, harvest it for themselves. Um Some of you too, if you're not good at spoken word, you may be good with written word as well, or you may inspire people through your works. Like if you're an artist, if you write songs, if you act, like you may do a show or skits that are motivational to people, not just happy and joyful, but you also are motivating the people to step into joy, but also find their gifts and their purpose in this life. Okay, let me get you an oracle card, and then we are going to move on to pile two. Please, what are pile one's gifts or any advice you may have for them, spirit, how to use these gifts? You see clearly now. You're definitely a visionary, okay? You have vision. If you do have any spiritual gifts, you may be clairvoyant. Cow spirit miracles are endless. Armadillo spirit set healthy boundaries. Yeah, like I was saying, people are going to want a taste of this. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I feel like people see you as a miracle worker because those who are close to you or may know a little bit of your story, they really see you pull yourself out of something, okay? Like almost like the rose out of concrete, or like they buried you to to I don't want to say that word because YouTube. It's almost like you were buried. Like people try to make you go away in some way. I kind of feel like this group may have been like bullied or something, or harassed. Like I feel like somebody tried to steal your joy, or to force you into something where they could control you. And people have seen you come out of that and turn it around for something good. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, Pile One. Very interesting. Please let me know if it resonated. If it didn't resonate, choose another pile, or today's reading may also not be for you, and that's okay. Um, yeah, so feel free to comment if it resonated. Please like, share the video, and subscribe so you know when I come on and post another video. Okay? Take care, Pile One. Thank you. Bye bye. Pile two. Pile two. You guys are the riddle. Just take a quick drink of this water. Oh, my mouth gets so dry when I come on here. Okay, so yeah, the riddle was yours. Um, I kind of feel like this group, you really don't have a clue as to maybe what your gifts are. I feel like you have, up until now, whatever age you are, I kind of feel like you have followed a path of what others have told you, or of just what society, taught, just of what society has taught you, like what you're good at, what you're useful at. Or you may have followed, like, for instance, like, oh, my dad was a plumber, so I just learned how to be a plumber. But is it really, are you using your gifts to the best of your knowledge? And nothing's wrong with that. Maybe you can still be a plumber, but maybe there's something else you're supposed to go towards. Um, it's so crazy because the King of Cups just came out, and the Seven of Pentacles. Um, and that's kind of like what I just was saying. Like, you thought you should just carry on tradition of what your family was doing, but you have other talents, gifts that you want to pursue. Okay, and you're trying to figure out, maybe you know the talent but you don't know how to use it, or you have no idea what else you would like to do, but you know that you want to step out the box. Okay. King of Swords, Five of Swords. Some of you guys have trouble with your speech. I don't know. I know that's not telling you what gift you have, but It's just something I'm picking up on. Um, I kind of feel like whatever you may think you want to go after, you don't think it's something that you are capable of. Death and High Priestess. It's like I don't know, whatever this group is, their talent is something opposite of what your lineage is known for. I almost feel like your lineage is there's some type of tradesman or craftsman or something like that, and I feel like you want to go into almost something. It could be education, it could be being a minister or something. There's something about maybe even law school. It's something about using your voice to lead people. But you don't think that you have, I feel like it's education, or you don't think you speak well enough. It's something that you feel like you're lacking. Yeah, 5 of coins and Knight of Wands. Um, Maybe you need to go to a certain school to do this, and it could be financial. You don't have the funds to go. Um, or you know exactly what you want, but you don't know how to pursue it. You don't know how to plot your you don't know how to put your plan into play, I guess is what I want to say. Right now it's just kind of like a dream, but it's something that you think about a lot. I wonder why I'm not giving anything specific. It could be because this group, it could be different things, but it's definitely something of leadership and using your voice. Um, what is the talent for pile two? Yeah, it's something about studying and going to school. But I feel like maybe this group you have, or you have been told you have some type of learning disability or something. So it's a lot of heartbreak in this. But it's something that hasn't left you. This has been a dream, I feel like, for a while. And every time you try to forget about it, it just keeps coming back. And you really want to pursue it, but I don't feel like you think you either don't have the funds or you don't feel like you're smart enough to accomplish it. But with the high priestess here, let's clarify her. Why is the high priestess here? Five of Cups and Hermit. I feel like it's your higher self that keeps telling you it's time to try again. And I kept looking at these watches. The King of Swords has like a couple different clocks um, laying beside him. And I kept looking at that. So I think it was about timing when you try to pursue this goal or to use your gifts, um, if the timing wasn't right, or you needed more, or you do need this more education, um, so yeah, I feel like if you try again, you're gonna succeed because the timing is right this time. I also feel like you kind of need to be detached emotionally from the outcome. Just uh stick to the plan. Don't let your emotions, like for instance, let's say your first exam when you go back to school or whatever what this is for, and you don't do well. Don't be discouraged. Don't feel like, oh, I'm about to repeat the past. I'm never gonna pass this class, or I'm never gonna pass to get my diploma, or I'm never gonna get this job. Stay positive so this thing can stay aligned with you. Okay, sometimes when we think pessimistic or negative, or let them our emotions take the best of us, we self-sabotage. Okay. um Let me see. Can I get anything about like what exactly is this talent? Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. So now you have three kings out here, and I said that in the beginning of your reading, that you have really been letting others' opinions. You know what? I kind of feel like whatever this was, you tried it once before, it failed or whatever, and now others are telling you, don't waste your time, don't waste any more of your money, or because there's a lot of court cards out here. So I feel like these people are older than you. So I feel like this could be mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandparents. You're asking people are a little older than you, maybe who you feel like have wisdom. And the advice that they're giving you, they're not trying to. It's not to bring any harm to you. They don't mean any ill will. They only can see what they can see for themselves. Nobody can see your vision or what others or what spirit has put on you, okay, to go after and pursue. This may very well be a calling. This may be something, because it feels like you've been time and time again, this thing keeps popping back in your head, and it's not going away for a reason. Okay. And I feel like you have visioned this for yourself. Like you have dreamed about it. You have dreams and nightmares about it. I feel like, because I feel like whatever the first go around that you tried this, um, yeah, you had to walk away from it. But I feel like you had to walk away from it to kind of either learn more, or like I said, the timing just was not right, I feel like, for this pile. Let me see what more oracle cards I can get. But it's something about moving into leadership. Maybe you are a good leader. Maybe that's just the gift. Yeah, timing. Kairos is the god of timing. So he's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune card. The Dead End. Yeah, it's something you thought was over, which it's something is there's going to be an opportunity, or you're just going to get the bravery to move forward and try this thing again. The fault line, okay. There might be something that's getting ready to happen, a tower moment for you that's going to make you realize that you have nothing to lose. So why not choose you, choose this dream? The ring, yeah, you're going to be taking on a new commitment. I feel like you're ready to marry this thing until it turns out the way you have envisioned it for yourself. Okay. And you know what? That could be the other thing too. Maybe these people that are in your life, they are not used to. I'm just going to use career as example. Let's say everybody in your family has worked 9 to 5s, but you want to pursue a business idea, and they're like, I don't know about that. You tried it, you wasted your money. Da 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 da. Maybe you just need to stick with having a real job. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I really feel like you have a leadership. That's your gift, leadership. Um, Maybe you have a gift of entrepreneur. Like I really feel like you're somebody who really could see a big picture idea. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. Yeah, you're gonna pursue this, and the timing I really believe is now. How to truth transcends illusion. Yeah, this is your truth. Set healthy boundaries, meaning, your family and friends are going to be who they are. Let them know, like, I need your support right now. If you can't support me, then keep your opinions and advice to yourself. And then, dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. Yeah, I feel like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything to me at all. I don't need your negative energy. I need positive energy. And then did I say you see the big picture? Look what you got at the bottom. Giraffe. See the big picture. Yeah, you see that this will change your bloodline. Whatever you're pursuing, you're gonna change the legacy of your family. That's how it feels. But they can't see that. Only you see it because only you've been given the vision, right? All right, pile two. I wish you the best of luck. If this pile resonated with you, feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to come back and let me know how it turned out. Um, and please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel so you know when I post a new video, okay? Take care, pile two. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, pile three. You guys are 30. 33, 26. Okay. And you guys are the offering. I feel like something has happened. Something's going to happen between these next 2 moon cycles for you. We just had the eclipse in Pisces. So yeah, the next moon cycle would be honestly, I do not know. Is there going to be a full moon in Pisces? Probably not, because we're going to move into Libra. So I feel like it's going to be a new moon in Libra. Libra. Yeah, so that probably be towards the end of this month. And I did not bring down my tablet so I can look it up. But yeah, I'm filming this today, September 14th, and we just had the eclipse on the 7th. So from that point to whenever the new moon in Libra is, I feel like something's going to occur for you that's going to reveal this gift or um, allowing you to pursue this gift. And then you have the offering. So maybe somebody is giving you an opportunity to share this gift. Some of you do spoken word or something like that. So somebody may be inviting you to do like an open mic or come speak on like their YouTube channel or something. Please tell me about pile 3. What is their gift? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's giving you an opportunity, or maybe you're offering something to somebody. Flip the energy if you need. 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody is giving you an opportunity. 6 of Pentacles literally is representing gifts. Maybe you give people opportunities. Are you some type of like, maybe you're really good at seeing talent? Like you could be a manager, like a stage manager, or a publicist. You're really good, I feel like, you could be a teacher too. You have students that you're able to see what gifts people have. Let's see, you could be a counselor as well. Yeah, maybe you're a school counselor. You know, like when you're in high school, the school counselor kind of helps you figure out what you want to do for a living, what colleges you should apply to. Yeah, you have lovers, which is the card of choice at the bottom. You may be, like some type of counselor, high school advisor, a college advisor, career advisor. But this group is very good at seeing other people's talents and telling them how to best use them. King of Wands. I mean, you could be a tarot reader too, I guess. King of Wands. Lovers came out again. You definitely work with people. You're very good with people, whoever that you are. Yep. 4 cups, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and 10 of Swords. Sometimes I think you wonder, are you too kind? Maybe you do give a little too much. Like you're a person who definitely works in service to others. So maybe you feel like you give too much. I kind of think that has been the theme throughout all of the reading piles today, like of use your gifts, because a lot of times our gifts that we do have are given to us not just to help ourselves but to help others, to help the collective. And I feel like you just feel like you're too much giving to people. And even if you don't hold any of those positions I just named, you might just be a regular person. I don't know. You could be a stay-at-home mom. I don't know. I don't know. Your job may have nothing to do with your gifts, is what I'm saying. But people naturally gravitate to you for advice. You may have strong Taurus energy too, because there's a lot of Taurus here. Or Taurus may be over your 10th house, 10th or 11th house. Yeah, I feel like you definitely work on transforming people or showing them how to transform. Maybe yeah, I'm really picking up heavy on like you may even work for like a temp agency or something. Like you're really good at pu- seeing people's gifts and then showing them how to put them to work, transforming their lives. And you have the hermit at the bottom. You could be very much be some type of spiritual advisor as well. Yeah, I feel like you're wondering, do you give too much of yourself to people? Like, what's left for me? I'm definitely getting that energy. Um, I feel like this group, you're very good at reading people as well. Um, Again, if you have any spiritual talents, you're definitely like a seer. You can see people. You can see the hurt, their pain. You can see they're good, they're bad. You can see them without them even saying a word. Yeah. Page of Pentacles and the Devil. I feel like if you're not doing this for a career, I kind of feel like you want to do it for a career, but again, you're worried about your boundaries. You're worried about people trying to take too much from you, but you're also you're worried about jumping into this as a career. So you may do something completely different than advising people or helping people turn their gifts into something. But I feel like you shouldn't charge for this. This is just something you're naturally good at. Or you're scared to just embark on this because it's not typical. I'm getting something about not typical, not traditional. Yeah, I feel like it's time to follow your own guidance. Again, this is kind of a similar energy from another pile. You might have come from that pile, where you have the vision. Okay, whatever this is, you can't ask other people for advice because they don't have the vision that you were given. So even though they mean well, they can't give you advice on this. You just have to know yourself and know that this is right for you. And then you have the Ace of Swords at the bottom. So yeah, speak your truth and speak it boldly. Um, I almost feel like Spirit is asking you to be yourself. Unmask. Let's pull some oracle. The Starborn. Yeah, you're gonna be um this is almost made for you, whatever this talent, the prayer. Okay. I feel like you have a guide or an ancestor that is working behind the scenes and pushing you towards this. You have the creator. You may be like a life path 3, 6, or 9. The shapeshifter and the empty room. Yeah, you see potential where there aren't where most people don't. Like, you really are good at telling people how to become themselves, but I don't think you're doing it for yourself. Interesting. It's almost like the student becomes the teacher becomes the student type of energy. And I feel like you got the creator in the empty room because I feel like Spirit is saying the possibilities for you are endless. What you choose to do with this talent is up to you. Um, and you may off you long as but you are supposed to be in service to the collective somehow. I really feel like that is your gift, and your gift is sharing your talent is helping others recognize their talent. Be here and now. Okay. So work on what you need to work on for now. Don't think about too far in the future. I don't want to say past with this group. I feel like you're looking too far ahead and you're not taking the small steps that are needed right now. Like, I feel like maybe you need to just come up with an actual plan. Yeah. Lay a solid foundation. Be your spirit. Our spirit, you see clearly now. Okay. So now that you know what your gift is, now you need to lay the foundation so it can be solid and take a leap of faith. Yeah. I feel like you tell others these things, but maybe you haven't adhered to it yourself. Um Something about eucalyptus too. I'm seeing eucalyptus in this. I don't know. Maybe that's your favorites, like oil, essential oil. I don't know the spiritual meaning behind eucalyptus. I want to say it's some type of because it clears your sinuses and stuff when you inhale it when you're sick or you're having sinus issues. So I feel like you need to clear out. Maybe you need to take time out to clear your mind so that you can come up with a plan. It says, dream the world into being. Yeah, I feel like whatever this talent is, you've been sitting on it trying to figure out, how do I offer this to the collective? How best do I use these talents? And I feel like you keep kind of going around and around in circles, having the same like thoughts over and over again, but you haven't actually put a plan into into play. And I think that's what Spirit wants you to do. Okay. I think that's everything I had for you. Um, yeah, pile three, you guys are pretty straightforward. Sorry your reading prize a little bit shorter than the other ones, but yeah, I don't have anything else to say. So yeah, please like, share this video, comment if it resonated, or come back and let me know how it turned out. And oh yeah, subscribe so you know when I post new videos, okay? Take care, Paul 3. Thank you. Bye bye.